Oklahoma starts now with breaking news.
At this time, we can say that the Broken Arrow Police Department has confirmed 8 dead.
A complex and shocking investigation going on right now in Broken Arrow. Authorities there, multiple agencies, are in the middle of an active homicide investigation after 8 people were discovered dead in a burning home within the last 10 minutes. Broken Arrow police say witnesses told them 2 adults and 6 children lived inside that home. We have live coverage from Broken Arrow right now, bringing you every angle of this developing story, beginning first at 10 with 2 News anchor Karen Larson. Karen, we're learning 8 dead, and we're told that this is a very complex investigation. What have you learned on scene tonight?
Well, just moments ago, we heard from Ethan Hutchins, the public information officer for Broken Arrow. He was telling us there are multiple agencies on scene. We are exactly right around the corner from this home. And this is a neighborhood where flashing lights like this is not what the neighbors tell me they ever see here. It's a quiet neighborhood, and they can't believe that this happened. Since this news tonight of 8 possible victims in that home, possibly that family, the 2 adults and the 6 children, is what we're hearing from the public information officer. Now the homicide investigation begins. I can see the crime scene investigators units right around the corner as well. You know, the investigators have been here for the past 6 hours trying to figure out what happened inside that home.
Understandably, this is a shock to Broken Arrow. It's a safe city. Broken Arrow doesn't have this kind of situation every day.
Ethan Hutchins, public information officer for Broken Arrow Police, provided an update at 7 tonight. At 4:05 p.m., officers got a call from neighbors about a fire at the house in the 400 block of South Hickory Avenue. It's in a neighborhood near Houston and Elm.
The Broken Arrow Police Department has confirmed 8 dead at a house here.
We're working to learn more about those 8 people.
From our statements with witnesses, it was 2 adults and 6 children that lived in the house.
BAPD says this is the first homicide incident they've dealt with this year.
The Broken Arrow Police Department continues to investigate the circumstances surrounding what happened here with this incident.
ATF is assisting in the fire investigation along with the Broken Arrow Fire Department. We've learned the home was damaged by the flames.
It's a complex scene with a lot of moving parts in the state of the house given the fire damage.
Now, Broken Arrow Police Chief Brandon Berryhill released a statement in response to the situation, saying, quote, "Broken Arrow stands together. We will mourn together. And in the end, we will heal together. Please pray for those who have lost their lives and for our first responders who are dealing with a tragedy of this magnitude." Now, Broken Arrow Mayor Deborah Wimpy also responding tonight. She said, quote, "Today we had a heartbreaking and tragic event take the lives of 8 of our residents in our community. On behalf of myself and the City Council, our thoughts and prayers are with the remaining family members affected by this great loss, as well as with our public safety crews that worked the scene. I also want to give my deepest thanks for the heroic efforts of our BA Police and BA Fire who were on this call today." Now, 2 News senior reporter Justin Ayers spoke with some of the neighbors tonight. Justin joins me now live, continuing our team coverage. Justin, what did you hear?
Well, Karen, they tell me they just can't believe it. It's actually going on right here where they live. One man who actually tells me that he lives 3 houses down from where I'm standing right now. He says that it sounded like a transformer broke, and from there it was pure chaos. Startled beyond belief, Dwight Jackson says he ran out of his home 5 houses down from this one around 4 in the afternoon Thursday.
They were putting out the fire, and then all of a sudden I see them come out, 2 bodies, cover them up in sheets.
2 bodies, which Broken Arrow police confirm ended up being 8.
That's very sad for the neighborhood.
Jackson says the people who lived here kept to themselves, and he rarely saw them. But the fire he saw Thursday afternoon, in his words, was unusual.
This house looked like it just completely went up. Smoke out the back, the front, both sides. It looked really weird.
20 years living in this neighborhood, Jackson says everybody knows everybody. And something like this is beyond measure.
It looked like it was almost deliberately set. It was not typical.
And that's the general consensus right there, just not typical. As we speak right now, there are people watching just in disbelief of what's going on. Now, Jeanette Quesada, she's actually out here in this neighborhood talking to people as well. Jeanette, what have you found out?
That's right, Justin. Well, neighbors that we spoke to tell us that this is very unusual because this is a very quiet neighborhood. Many of the neighbors we talked to told us they did not want to go on camera, but they say this is simply a very tragic situation. They tell us the family that lived in the home always kept to themselves. Many of them didn't know them very well. Now, while going door to door, at one point we came across an elderly man. We thought he lived in the area, but when we approached him, he said his son, daughter-in-law, and 6 grandchildren all lived in the home where the tragedy had occurred. He was visibly in shock, trying to process the news. We were not able to get his name because he left immediately. Now, this has not been confirmed with police. We also spoke with other neighbors who tell us that some other neighbors heard gunshots. We were trying to get the neighbor who they said had heard those shots that were fired, but were unable to reach him. For now, I'm going to send it back to you, Karen.
All right, thank you, Jeanette. Once again, we are in the scene of the home right around the corner from here where crime scene investigators are working the scene. Homicide investigators with Broken Arrow Police. You have investigators with Broken Arrow Fire also, as well as a state medical examiner. Once again, they're calling this a complex scene where 2 adults and 6 children have died. Naomi, I'll send it back to you.
Karen, thank you. Well, tonight's homicide investigation comes more than 7 years after another mass homicide in Broken Arrow. 5 members of the Bever family were murdered in their home in July of 2015. 2 adults and 3 children stabbed to death by their teen brothers. A neighbor talked to 2 News back in 2015, shocked.
What drove them to this altercation is something beyond that I can't understand, and I'm sure it's going to take some other people with a lot more experience than me to understand exactly what happened over there in that home last night to bring these teenagers to do this, especially to a family.
The 2 adults, parents of the Bever family, David and April, were killed, along with Daniel, 12 years old, Christopher, 6, and Victoria, 5. They were stabbed dozens of times. 2 others, 2-year-old Autumn Bever and 13-year-old Crystal Bever, survived the attack. Crystal later identified 2 of her older brothers, 18-year-old Robert and 16-year-old Michael, as the assailants. The teens were arrested on the scene that night in 2015. They were charged with 5 counts of first-degree murder and another count of assault and battery with intent to murder. Robert pleaded guilty to all counts a year later. He was sentenced to life in prison. Michael's trial started in April of 2018. He was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole as well. Well, what happened tonight in Broken Arrow is obviously a very complex situation. It's unfolding right now as law enforcement continues to learn more. 2 News has been there since the very beginning. You can get the very latest details as we learn them with the free 2 News app. And our team coverage in Broken Arrow